You can see behind me the Gare du Nord, normally Paris's busiest transport hub, is pretty empty this morning. 90% of trains have been cancelled today across France. The Eurostar has cancelled half of its international trains that normally go to London from here. And as you were saying, even flights are affected. EasyJet has cancelled over 200 international flights that were supposed to depart from here in Paris. Air France has cancelled a third of its domestic flights. And it's not just transport that's affected. Teachers, for example, have walked off the job. 78% of them here in Paris, according to the Education Authority, although 2 in 3 schools are still open. And people from across professions, including public servants, doctors and nurses, will be taking to the streets to march today.
So what exactly are these proposed pension reforms that people are upset about?
Well, the interesting thing is that we don't know in detail. The Prime Minister is set to make an announcement in the next couple of weeks, but the government hasn't announced exactly how it plans to change the pension system in any great detail. What we know that it does want to do is to create one single system of rules for everybody in France, whereas at the moment there are 42 targeting different professions, meaning that some people have much more generous arrangements than others. Train drivers, for example, can retire at 53 on an average pension of almost €3,000 a month, whereas the general retirement age is 62. Emmanuel Macron wants to create one regime for everyone, which he says would be fairer for people like freelancers, the self-employed, and women who take time out to have children who are losing out under the current system. Those professions who are doing well now, though, want their own special arrangements to be safeguarded, and a majority of the French population support them, even if they're not enjoying those privileges themselves. 64% of French people said they didn't trust the government to carry out a fair and balanced pension reform, according to a recent poll, and a majority said that they did support the strikers. That may depend, though, on how long the strike goes on. Paris has ground to a halt today, as you were saying, and the unions are saying that if the government sticks to its guns and continues to insist that it's scrapping special pension arrangements for specific professions, they're going to strike indefinitely, and trains won't be running between now and Christmas.